Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing to you the average NA battle in World of Tanks Blitz. I find it funny that Wargaming has claimed, we've fixed turbo battles. And just watch the games I'm going to show you today. These have been battles I've grabbed over the last 2 days of playing. I think by the time you're done watching today's video, you will be about as depressed as I am, and Flossie, because Flossie was platooned with me for some of these battles. So this first game, I'm in the Super Conk. I loaded into this battle about 10 seconds late. I don't know why the timer says 6:30. I loaded into this game when it was about 6 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock, and we can see that I'm about 10 seconds behind the rest of my team. The 10-second difference from me loading in to the rest of my team caused me to do a whopping 800 damage this battle. I'm not even joking. I was recording a video during this game, and I don't even know why it took me so long to load in. I have a 4090 and a 7950X 3D. Blitz itself uses like 5% of my computer's processing power. So, like, there's no way that, like, I can even pull up right now. I can pull up my computer, and you can see Blitz is literally using nothing. My computer's 24% CPU. Like, Blitz does not use my computer's processing power. It's funny, but I don't know why I loaded in so late. But because I loaded in at a later time than the rest of my team, watch what happens in this game. So we're going to start off, right, 907, Kron are spotted all the way wide. And, oh, we see an E100. Okay. Let's aim it on the E100 really quickly. All right, great RNG there. Shell completely misses, flies into the wall. Now I don't want to be hit by the E100, so I wait for him to back up. All right, 907's dead on the enemy team. I see a 57 heavy on the side. At this point, I want to try and move up so I can get a little bit of damage out, right? Kron's going to die. Okay, Kron's already dead. I get shot in the side by the Sheridan, and we got the 57 heavy. Oh, good RNG coming from my vehicle. Oh, we get shot by the E100. Okay, so we're down 1,300 health. Oh, look at that. 183's dead, Kron's dead, 907's dead, and the only tank left is the T-22, who's, oh yeah, dead. Okay, well, I guess at this point, maybe I can aim in. Oh, okay, no. My premium APCR is going to bounce the 57 heavy turret. All right. Well, at this point, I'm just thinking to myself, what do I want to do? Guess I'll just aim it on the 57, and boom! Oh, another miss on the 57 heavy there. Okay, well, we can move up. Maybe we can get a shell into the U100. Okay, 1,700 health off the U100. Oh, we're going to be able to shoot him. Oh, and he's dead. Okay, well, there's 2 tanks left in the enemy team. Can't shoot the Sheridan. Okay, let's aim it on the 57 heavy. Oh, there you go. We got a 300 damage shot into his tank, guys. This is a battle. This is an actual game. It's over. The game started at 6 minutes on the clock, and it's over in a minute and a half. That's it. I did 834 damage this battle. What else could I have done? Because I loaded in 10, 20 seconds late, it stopped me from being able to do anything. And all of our faster tanks just boom, boom, farm all of that damage. And it's over. I mean, there you go. There's your first NA battle. This is obviously a steamroll from my side. And you always see steamrolls from, you know, your point of view where your team sucks. But I also want to show games like this where I'm in a slower tank, and because I loaded in a little bit late, I literally couldn't do anything. How incredibly exciting. All right, well, let's make our way back over to this replay here. How about we take a look at this one in the 1-13 on Hellas. This game was with Flossie. And Flossie's in the Kron, I'm in the 113. So I actually have a pretty fine battle here, but I want you to watch the experience that Flossie has, okay? So we're going to start the game, pretty simple stuff, right? Going to aim it on the Yo, easy shell for 320 damage. Flossie, oh yeah, that's right. Unspotted 183 back here. Flossie tries to poke to shoot the 100 and gets heshed in the lower plate by the 183 right there for about 1,200, and then he gets shot by the 100 with an HE, loses 1,500 health in one poke. So already Flossie's off to a rather unenjoyable beginning to the battle. I'm over here in my 113, and I'm just waiting, hoping that we can see something. Obviously, I know the enemy FE2 and 5B 183s in the back. Can't do anything about that. Oh, the light tank. The enemy light tank has made their way over to this side of the map. Okay, we got the 100 over here. Can we get a shell? Nope. Bounces the roof of the E100. Got the Vickers Light. Okay. Oh, we got a 183 to fire at us. Maybe we can shoot the 183. That would be nice. Boom. Look at that. 378. Boom, boom. Okay, well, so far, we've done 2 shots of damage. Oh, my teammate drives in front of me. Oh, look at our skilled 183 here. I load in a gold shell. Get a nice pendant to the enemy E100. Okay, so the 183 is just driving out in the open. Classic tank destroyer player there. Gets stuck on Flossie. This is where the game really starts to pick up here. Okay, so we can see the entire enemy teams here. We got the Yo, we got the Vickers Light. Good RNG for me. You can start to see it happening. You can start to watch the enemy team unfold. So we get a hatching shell into that player. Oh, yeah. Boss Shation's YOLOing behind. Now, Flossie's still alive. At this point, I'm trying my best to keep Flossie alive. So I'm going to roll off to the side here. But, oh, there goes the Yo. Yep, okay. Okay, it's going great so far. Trying to clear the Boss Shation. There we go. We get the clear. Flossie's still alive. Okay. What are we going to be able to do? I'm going to try and help Flossie here. I'm hoping that he's going to live. And he does have enough health to take the shot. So the Yo is going to shoot at Flossie. Is he going to hit it? That's the question. Well, we're going to get a shell on ourselves. Flossie gets the clear into the Yo. Okay, Flossie is alive, but don't worry. Now the Leopard's trying to shoot Flossie. Why is the Leopard here? Why are the enemy mediums over here? I do not know. Flossie is still alive in this game. What are we witnessing? Why is the enemy team all just YOLOing Flossie in the cron? I don't know. I get a nice bleed into the E100, and then Flossie gets the clear into the Vickers Light. There you go, another crazy game. I end up dealing 5,000 damage. Why did the enemy mediums? They had so many of them. They had a Boss Shation, a Vickers Light, and a Leopard 1. All 3 of them decided that they wanted to completely ignore medium side. And because of that, they got imploded on like a Titan sub. Once again, just another crazy game. And then Flossie gets YOLO'd. Our 183 drives into the open for no reason, dies. These are just average NA battles here. These are your average experiences on the NA server. Okay, well, that was a hellish game. This Falls Creek one, probably my favorite of the bunch, okay? This battle, I'm in the 113 once again. Flossie's in the cron again. And, again, we're chilling here. So, in the beginning of this game, not much really happens, right? Nothing spotted. They have a 183. They have an E100. Flossie says, you know what? I'm going to go. And I'm like, I'm not going to leave my man hanging. So I'm going to push in as well. I'm going to help out Flossie here. So, the Ho-Ri, easy shot. So I get a pendant to the Ho-Ri. Flossie's going to try and get some damage out as well. Okay. So far, this is a pretty chill game. Try and guess. Let me just pause. What do you think's going to happen in this battle? What do you think's going to happen? I have a feeling most of you are going to guess that like 8 tanks are just going to YOLO down this ridgeline onto Flossie and I. It's worse. It's actually worse. You'll see. You'll see. All right, let's move up here. And let's aim it on the Ho-Ri. There you go. Nice 336 damage shot. Oh, 268. Oh! Oh! What is this, bro? What is going on? Now, Flossie's a little bit late to noticing the frickin' Diddy party that's about to happen here. I'm backing up. 4 tanks! There's 4 tanks here. They all consciously decided that I guess they were going to roll around this corner here and YOLO us. Flossie's already just cooked. How much health is Flossie on at this point? Yeah, 51. He's dead. I'm obviously cooked as well, because even if I'm able to beat this 268, there's nothing I can do to the rest of these enemy players. I'm going to try and just do as much as I can. We get a clear into the 268. We're up to 2,900 damage now at this point. Okay, we got the object 260. Oh, don't worry, there's the Boss Shation running around. We get a nice shell into the 260. Try to get a bounce. Unfortunately, my armor just doesn't do anything. And we get another shell into the 260, up to 3,700 damage dealt. Unfortunately, the 100 gets a clear into me. What was this game? Like, we have a full health VK72. Just doing nothing. What is Ernest doing over here in the 183? Why? This is why I always say never push into the dip. Because it doesn't matter how good you might be at the game. Just brain rot. Absolute brain rot. Look at this game, bruh. I can't. I can't. Okay. Well, we got another game. I don't even remember what happens in this one. I starred 3 games, and this one's in my 268 version 4. Flossie, again, is in the cron. I was like, you know what? I've had some pretty good games in the 113. Let me play a different tank. I want to be a little bit brain dead. So I pulled out the V4. So, first of all, this enemy Sheridan, right? This enemy Sheridan decides to put his tank there. And immediately knows that he's screwed. You can actually read chat. Sheridan says, truce? I don't know if I have global chat on, but Sheridan basically says, I'm screwed. And yeah, I mean, that's what happens. Why would you place your tank there? Why would you do that? So already, the enemy team is down 1 full health tank. But obviously, the enemy team has consciously decided that they're going to play their tanks over towards the heavy side. So what's going to happen here? Well, okay, so we got a 57 heavy in our spawn. We got an E6 flanking, okay. And, oh, alright, we got the Sheridan. 26 damage HE. Gotta love that. What is going on here? So they got a 263 in the back. They have an XM66F in the back. They have a 57 heavy in our spawn. Like, again, these are average NA battles. These are why, when you look at average damage, and I've talked about this in the past, right? It's why the servers are so different. I know that people are going to complain about every server they play on. There's Asia players that complain that, oh, their server sucks the most. It doesn't. I've played on Asia. I've had friends that play on Asia come here. You can ask Finley, who has been on multiple streams, who only plays Asia. I've had Finley play on my account on NA, and Finley will vouch. The teams on NA are trash because they are so unpredictable. And by the way, the Asia server actually has more people than the NA server at this point, so you can't even say that Asia is a smaller server. And the EU players, you know, they try to say the same thing. Oh, EU's harder. Oh, EU's a more skill-based server. It's not. There's a reason why every single player on EU can average more damage on average versus the same level of players on NA. And the reason why is down to the level of stupid. You just can't predict games like this. I was talking to Flossie, I said, what are we supposed to do here? How are we supposed to figure out what's going on in this battle from what happens, right? I mean, there's tanks in our spawn, there's tanks on their camping side, there's a Sheridan who dies immediately, like, the game's just so confusing. So now I got a 2-5B and a minnow over here. I'm going to activate... No, actually, I don't think I activate my reactive yet, but I get a shell into the 2-5B. The minnow YOLOs me. I activate my reactive. Now the 2-6-3's on me, so I got 3 tanks on me now. But it's alright. I'm just going to back up. I'm not really worried about the minnow, because obviously this player loading heat into a vehicle with reactive is not going to deal much damage. And I'm up to 2,000... Actually, I'm up to 3,200 damage, because... I don't actually know I'm up to that much damage. Oh yeah, I blind fired the 263. That's right. So at this point, I decide I just want to get out a little bit more damage. So I YOLO the rear of this XM, and I HE him for 874, and then get a nice little ram into the rear before Flossie gets the clear. I end up dealing 4,000 in this game. Again, 6-0 steamroll. These are back-to-back battles. These are not random. These are not out-of-the-ordinary games. These are what normal games are like on the NA server. And it's why I have such a hard time enjoying Blitz nowadays. Like, you can see, this game was 509. This one was 514. So these two battles were played within 4 minutes of each other. And then this game was played 20-ish minutes later. So only a few games later. Like, these were all the same day. And then we have the Super Conk game. So I uploaded my Super Conk battles. We can see this one was 1037, this was 1022. So these games were both within 10 minutes of each other, just about, give or take. We watched the Ghost Factory game. I think we should finish off with the best of them all, the Mayan Ruins battle. So I was trying to do a video on the 3 best collectors in Tier 10, and the Super Conk is one of them. I think the Super Conk's amazing. Watch this game unfold. I actually don't even know how our team sucked this bad. So we have 2 E6s. We can all agree the E6 is one of the strongest tanks in Tier 10 right now. So that's great. We got 2 E6s. And they're decent players. And we're going to move up, right? So I missed the Sheridan because unfortunate RNG. My E6 crosses, that's great. Got my other E6 on the flank over here. Well, that E6 is already nuked. Yep, already down to 400 health. Okay. I got a Grill, a Hori, and a Foch sitting in our spawn. Okay. I'm going to move over here, get a nice shell into the E6. Where's the rest of my team? I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. You'll see what happens. So already I've realized what's happening here, and I need to back off. So I just drove up here, and now I have to back off. I get lit on fire, and I've just been shot for already about 2/3 of my health. Yes, the E6 tells me to fall back. Of course, you know, I wasn't going to do that, but now that you told me, I'm definitely going to. So get an HE from the Sheridan. I'm just going to keep backing up. My gunner's now damaged, so I can't hit anything. Aiming on the lower plate of the Chieftain, we get shot again. I have 200 health now. It's over. The game's over. We're already down 1E6. Our Caro has now decided that they're gonna help on medium flank. Obviously, a little too late. What is happening? What are these games? How are you supposed to predict what's happening here? Like, I do all right in the end of this game, right? I end up dealing 2,800 damage. But, like, it doesn't matter what I do. Of course, because I've got a damaged freaking gun, I can't hit anything on that IS-7. So I reload again. I aim it on the lower plate. There you go. Easy tracking shell. 395 damage. Sheridan, okay. Look at that. Look, it's a close game, guys. Not really. It's over. The game is just over. I get cleared by the IS-7, and that's it. My E6 has 9 health, my Hori's dead, and the game's over. These are all games that just make me lose my mind, because you seriously cannot predict what is going to happen in these battles. You can't. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. If you get stuck in a situation like that, it's Jover. The whole game's Jover. These are normal battles on the NA server, and it's why I have a very hard time enjoying Blitz for a large portion of reasons sometimes, right? I played on EU today because one of my friends plays on EU, and I did a whole live stream, played about 15 games in Tier 10, averaged 4,200 damage with an 83% win rate. And then you come over here, and it's so much worse, bruh. I'm saying it. Like, if anybody wants to challenge me on my opinions of the NA server being terrible, then come over to NA. I mean, seriously, come over to NA. I have an alt account, and I know Wargaming's like, oh, you shouldn't, you know, share accounts, but my alt account, they can go ahead and ban it. There's really nothing special on it. It's an account that I don't really use. It has a few tier 10s, and I would love to see somebody play 1,000 games over a 3-month period on that account, and then see what their average damage is versus what they average on EU. That's what I'd love to see. But, oh well. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Wargaming fixed turbo battles, guys. They fixed them.